Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here today at the home of cricket, Lords. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the...
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
Curran to get us underway. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The crowd is electric right now. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Lovely balance, land back and punch behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Doesn't beat the infield. Sheer excitement around the ground right now. End of the over, Pakistan 15 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Archer coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses everything. Flicked away past square leg, might be 2 on offer. get at least one here.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh, that's close. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and run behind them and then push on. Belts it away. Azam with 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Over Pakistan at 26 for 1.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Middled that one. Great timing.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Power and precision in that shot.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Curran with a great delivery there. Coming from it, Pakistan 35 for 1.
Still maintaining an impressive run rate. Fantastic start so far.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Perfectly timed.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Could be close. Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Can't afford to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark second. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. Can't get that outside the ring field. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Brook, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Hit that hard and fast. Going with spin now. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's close. Look to have pitched in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. They were already looking towards the dressing room. It looked plumb. The review now shows they can continue on their way.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Khan, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Chance to run two. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. Pakistan, a 68 for 4.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowlers' variations. Combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's right out of the middle of the bat. That's a boundary save for sure.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Rashid shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Absolutely middled that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Wow, that's missed the lot. Nicely played. Runs 1. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan, a 95 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Nearly gets the edge. Dawson with a great delivery there. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. They'll get at least one here. Over Pakistan are 96 for 4.
Very good batting after the power play. They've really committed to keeping up with that attacking mentality. Looking to get 200 plus, possibly.
Knocks them over. First ball of the over. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, boy, that is so close to leg. England managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some good bowling.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
They've gone up here. Big appeal. This could be out. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Middled that one, great timing.
Let it come to them, got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Pulled away with flair and style, and it's gone all the way for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Chance to run 2. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Everyone's gone up. Afridi on the way to the crease. Won't be facing just yet, though. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? You can just feel the sheer... Square cut, finds point, no run. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. That's a solid shot. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Brook will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Let's quick onto that in the infield. Over England, 10 for 1.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Nawaz, the spinner, coming into the attack. Going with pace now. Big edge, where's that going? Just need to keep it simple. Line in length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
A few moves made in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. England are 18 for 1.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so...
5 runs in that over. England are 23 for 2.
Power play half completed, and the batters are making the most of it so far. They're ahead of the required rates and going at a good clip.
Ralph coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts end all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Salt gets all of that, pierces the infield and races to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Straight to the fielder. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Brilliant diving stop.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Chance to run two. Thick edge, no, that's racing away. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicely played. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
Just ahead of the required run rate right now. One more over in the power play. Possibility of making some gains to their advantage next over, perhaps.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Thick edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried. Something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Some adjustments to the field.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 4 runs added there. England are 55 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Over England are 63 for 3.
They've got busy, working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nawaz has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Misses. That's nicely played. Runs 1. Good fielding out in the boundary. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, nice shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. They'll get at least one here. Knocks them over. First ball of the over. Livingston comes in the bat, has performed well over the last few matches and looks in really good touch. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There could be a couple if they hustle. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Was quick onto that in the infield. Much better over that one. Good bowling. Managed to find a little bit from the pitch and kept the batters quiet.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Great shot. At least one on offer. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? There'll be runs here.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nicely played. Runs one. Oh my, that's racing away. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for 6.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Swept away but finds the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. England are 103 for 5.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.